Training camps are open in the NFL, and there are some teams who are already thinking about the 2026 season. We'll talk about that and a lot more right now on Offside Sports. Allison and Dave, there's many of us who are rabid NFL fans, like you two, all three of us are, that training camps open is another one of those Christmas in July. You know, the draft I know for people is Christmas in April, but here we go. The 2025 season is already here, and as I was driving up to the studio today, I was just thinking about how perfect the NFL does it. Yeah. As far as the season, when it starts, when it ends, and I don't know about you, but as the credits are rolling at the end of the Super Bowl, I go into a catatonic funk.
Depression.
I'm just like, oh,
the following Sunday for me, where I'm like, what do I do now?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I got to stare at my wife and kids.
I know.
Who wants to do that? But I mean, I get jacked, and having the three of us all having worked in sports talk radio and having had to absorb the preseason, you get excited for it, and then you're like, good Lord, just get it over.
Yeah. Training camp's fun though. I think it's a different beast because you're seeing so many press conferences and so many players being interviewed by different reporters on the field before and after practice.
Yeah.
I think it's really fun. It's energetic. It's a fun thing to watch.
It is. It's the best.
Filled with drama.
The NFL does such a good job because it's a 17-week season, yet we talk about it 52 weeks.
Yeah.
I mean, how do they do it? It's really amazing to be able to do this over and over again.
Right.
Real quick, Mike's story on this, by the way, training camp, because it's one of my favorites, is Mike and I, we covered the NFL for a number of years. We did a show together, and there was some news that the Chargers were going to get rid of a player on the team, a big-name player. And Mike says, hey, at the commercial break, I'm going to get to Norv Turner, and he's going to tell me what's going on. We go to a commercial break. Mike walks off the set, walks right up to Norv Turner. Hey, Mike, is it true that, or Norv, is it true that you guys are going to get rid of so-and-so? He just looks at Mike. Mike, get the F off my field. And Mike just turned around, came right back, and what did he tell you? He told me to get off his grass. That was it. We got no information. Mike just got his feelings
Good for Norv. Good for Norv.
Zero information, and he was just so.
I think it was Darren Sproles.
It was Darren Sproles, yeah, and he said, "Get rid of Darren Sproles." He goes, "Are you kidding me, you effing idiot?" He goes, "Darren Sproles is going to do great things for this team. Now get the hell off my grass." And the three of us know Norv Turner, and we know Norv Turner well, and could not be a nicer man.
Yes.
And it's just one of those guys who always had something to say. If you asked him for a soundbite, he would give you a soundbite. And as it turns out, the next day, I'm sitting there, and I'm just kind of looking sheepish. And he goes, "Costa," he goes, "get out of here. Come out here on my grass with me." And so I walked out there, and you know, he said, he goes, "You know, I was joking yesterday." Well, of course, of course I do. It made for really funny radio.
I've been to a few training camps: Chargers, Rams, Cowboys. I'm trying to think what other one. I feel like I think I've been to 4 different teams, and it's so much fun every time. Like it's all the energy. It's new. It's like the first day of school, you know, for kids. It's just exciting, new energy, new coaches.
Yeah.
Staff is mixed up in a lot of cases.
I was at a barbecue this past weekend, and we were talking like, geez, what 6 weeks we're going to be having our fantasy draft type of thing. So it gets you fired up. It gets you. I don't pay a lot of attention as far as physically viewing the games that are the preseason.
Me too.
Because, you know, all three of us know the rosters for the most part are set. These are periphery guys. But there are some teams who seriously are probably looking at, you know, who's coming out of college in 2026 and what can we do to get better. And so each of us here on the show came up with 4 teams that we think are going to, who are already thinking already about the 2026 season. Allison, you want to go first?
Sure.
And I'm sure that a lot of ours, we did not get together on this.
No, we don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I wonder how similar they are.
Okay,
This
go
will be
ahead.
fun. So I have the Carolina Panthers,
Okay.
the Tennessee Titans,
Okay.
the Chicago Bears,
Ooh.
Wow.
and this will be controversial probably for some people, but it's been many, many, many years. They always say they're going to win it, and despite what C.D. Lamb said yesterday about see y'all in September, we can play with anybody, the Dallas Cowboys will not make the Super Bowl.
No.
Sorry.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Sorry, America's team.
I did not. I'll go now. I did not have the Panthers. I did not have.
Do you have any of hers in her list?
I do. I do. Okay. I've got the New York Giants, simply because you've got Russell Wilson at quarterback. And he's is he 48 years old now?
Yes.
And then, you've got a rookie coming in there. Tennessee, I'm in agreement with you. New head coach. I hope Cam Ward is awesome, and I hope he tears it up for them. No, they are not going to make the Super Bowl. I got the Saints. The rookie quarterback, Tyler, is it Shoe or Show?
It's
Shaw.
Shaw.
Okay.
Yes.
We'll eventually.
It's very.
We put our heads together and make a rock pile, and then we'll find out what's
I don't
going
know
on.
what it looks like.
Okay, or Spencer Rattler at quarterback for the Saints. Derek Carr is gone. New head coach as well. Kellen Moore, great offensive coordinator. How's he going to do as a head coach? We don't know. And finally, the Browns. They right now, I think, have 15 quarterbacks in camp. Joe Flacco is using a walker to get onto the field.
But they have Myles Garrett.
They got Myles Garrett.
I mean, that guy, I cannot believe he did that long-term signing with them.
Municipal spokesman, Myles Garrett, by the way. But you've got Dylan Gabriel, the kid from Oregon. You've also got Shedeur Sanders. Yeah. So I think those are my 4 teams that, you can already cross them out, not the Super Bowl. Dave?
So I have 2 of the 4 that you have.
Okay.
All right, so we're going in the right direction there. By the way, both of you went after the Tennessee Titans. That division is so bad and so up in the air outside of the Texans, which struggled until they got to the postseason last year, but they got in because the division was bad.
Yeah.
I mean, it is really the division that nobody talks about. Nobody cares about any of those teams in that division. My 4 teams right now are going to go with Cleveland, going to go New Orleans, I think is just absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
Going to go with the New York Jets.
Ooh, Justin Fields just got hurt
today.
Look at that. And my list came out before Justin Fields.
Evidently it's his
I'm going
toe.
to double down right now as we do our wager. Can I put that in our wager at the end of the show? And this one's going to hurt a couple people. It's going to be the Raiders. And it's because the AFC West, I know I just hurt Mike. Don't cry on the show. We have a rule, do not cry on the show. But you're looking at the toughest division to me in the NFL.
Jerk.
You're looking at 4 potential Hall of Fame coaches.
Yeah.
And the Raiders, even though they have the best tight end in the league, might have the best running back in the league, the Raiders have so many holes that the Raiders, to me, are the worst team in that division.
Okay.
It's a good division. I mean, it's
division.
going to be a great division with great quarterbacks.
Allison, you mentioned the Dallas Cowboys are one of the teams that's not going to make the Super Bowl. And when you hear comments like this from their owner and general manager, Jerry Jones, you can start thinking in terms of, I don't think they're going to see the big game at the end of the season. Check out what Jerry Jones said about his holdout linebacker, Micah Parsons.
Just because we sign him doesn't mean we're going to have him. He was hurt 6 games last year. Seriously. We've signed, I remember signing a player for the highest paid at the position in the league, and he got knocked out 2/3 of the year, Dak Prescott. So there's a lot of things you can think about when you, just as the player does, when you're thinking about committing and guaranteeing money.
Jerry.
Let me tell you.
Jerry cannot stay out of his own team's way.
Do you guys watch that, though, and get upset? Like, I get irritated watching that.
Yes.
It's not humorous to me. It
I
bothers me. It
agree.
makes me angry, especially when you're talking about a physical job. We know the average NFL player doesn't live as long as people who don't play in this league. Talk about leaving that all out on the field. When I watch that, it frustrates me.
Check out, first off, I hate the fact that he's in a continuous wink the whole time he's talking to us.
Yeah.
Like that. Don't wink at me, Jerry. This is what J.J. Watt, one of the greatest defensive ends who's ever played the game, has since retired now, part of CBS's pregame show. This is what J.J. Watt tweeted out. Anytime you can publicly take a dig at your star quarterback and your star pass rusher simultaneously right before the season begins, you just got to take it. Nothing makes guys want to fight for you more than hearing how upset you are that they got hurt while fighting for you.
Also, please look at the top of that tweet at who retweeted it.
Yeah.
Micah Parsons.
Oof.
So.
Listen, I guess that as we wrap up this first segment, it's a lot of money. A lot of money to play a game. We get it. But it's also a game in which you can go out there and at any time your livelihood could be taken for you. You could break your neck and you could be gone.
Well, like Jerry said, they could get hit by a car. But you also have to look at the people at the same position who got paid.
Yep.
Myles Garrett, Max Crosby. There's
TJ Watt.
Yes, TJ Watt. So these players got paid already this offseason.
Sure.
Why is it taking so long for Micah? And now every time he resets it.
Yeah.
So he's making it higher and higher.
I would love to see both those guys, and meaning Dak too, and especially Micah, do exactly what Barkley did. Say, let me go test the market.
Right.
Because it worked out really well in Philadelphia, and at the same time, I'm saying, dude, you're 83 years old. Let's see if you make it to the end of the season.
All right, if you're an NFL owner and you move your team to another city, is it a good idea to hold practices back in your former city? One team's doing it right now. We'll tell you who and the fallout as Offside Sports rolls on right after this.